So this one took me a few rounds of practice to get the grasp of, and I thought I would share how to do it. I'm going to draw the simple image, and then I'm going to break it down into a collective group. That way you can see what it looks like together. A couple things with this pattern. I've noticed that it's not really one you can draw on the whim. You have to, it's best if there's a grid, and it doesn't do very well if it gets small. There's a lot of different ways you can play with shading, but warping it into a twisty turny mode is not really ideal. So what we're doing is basically a simple grid, and then we're going to scallop all of the edges and put a dot in the middle, and then create folds, and then create lines. I'll show you what to do. So what I have found is it's best to start with a bold line as your outline and then go to a thin line as your detail, but this one's really big, so I'm sure it would be fine either way. So you start out with a dot in the center of your square, and you scallop line all of your corners. Doesn't have to be perfect, Zentangles never are. And then if you think of this like a clock, you're going to take 3 o'clock. So this one goes over there, this one goes over there, this one goes there, and this one goes there. So we'll draw it there. 6 o'clock goes to the top corner, 9 o'clock goes to the bottom corner, and 12 o'clock goes to the other bottom. That creates a swoopy feeling. Now when you're making your lines, this is where I found it confusing. Basically what we're doing is you're always drawing a T. You're always wanting your lines to go one direction and then the opposite direction. So when we're drawing this one, let's get rid of these arrows. Oh, I hate when erasers leave stuff behind. So we're thinking of like a T, I pick my best swoop, and let me use a thinner pen so we got variety. And you mirror that line going around all the way. So since I started on this one going up this direction, then that means it goes that way. So it's going to go up, up, up. So that means my next panel is going to go the opposite direction, creating a T. You see that? So it goes up, and then it crosses over. And since these are going to go down, 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 then my next one is going to go like that. And so these are going to go downward, downward, and then that means this one is going to go like that. So from the bottom corner, we go up, and then the top panel, we go down. That's my baby crying. He's learning how to roll over. He gets frustrated. And then we go that direction, and then we go that direction. So we're creating a nice full circle with our stuff. Fill that out. So that's the general concept, and then I'll show you what that looks like in a drawing. It looks a lot better than this giant drawing.